given to you by RE/MAX Realty Advantage. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Shauna Zamarripa. I'm the trainer and tech guru extraordinaire here at our office. Everyone who's currently on the call is currently muted. I'm going to mute everyone throughout the duration of the call. However, if you have a question throughout the webinar, please do not hesitate to type it in the chat box. Towards the end of the webinar, once I finish my presentation, I will unmute everyone and then go ahead and open it up to questions and answers. So without further ado, it is several minutes after 1 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to talk about, all about Facebook and ShortStack. Well, what is ShortStack? ShortStack is actually an app that integrates into your Facebook business page, and it's probably one of the coolest apps that I've seen. What I like about it is whether or not you're a code whiz, a tech guru, or novice, it's basically a do-it-yourself solution for any kind of Facebook contest, promotion, sweepstakes, pretty much anything your imagination can cook up. It's really, really an amazing platform to build a lead generation database in addition to increasing likes to your Facebook business page and getting you some exposure with that. One thing I do want to mention before we go any further is it does not integrate with your Facebook personal page. So you have to have a business page for this to work out. If you need to know how to create a business page, please make a point of attending one of our Facebook page business classes that we teach here in a webinar format as well. The second thing that's important to know about ShortStack is it gives you an opportunity to go viral, and I've put together some case studies and some information to show you how powerful this particular little tiny app is. It encourages other people to share your content, which is probably one of the most important factors of this particular piece of software. You want somebody to share content. You want them to put that content out there because that's going to give you exposure to their network, to their database. It's also going to encourage referrals, additional comments, inviting, and so much more. And one of the things that I talk about with my Facebook classes is engagement is so crucial. You need to be engaging your client base. You need to be engaging the people that are commenting on your posts. You need to be commenting on other people's posts. And this gives you a catalyst to do just that. So it's a really, really, really cool app that I sincerely believe in, and I've used it a couple times with amazing success. So I want you to, start reaching for some new frontiers with your business and really leveraging social media to help you so that you're not paying for leads anymore. This app actually now is starting to integrate between YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, not just Facebook. It started out as an exclusive Facebook app. I do want to make you aware of that, even though it's still under development for some of these different platforms. There are ways that you can cross-promote. So it's actually a very, very, very powerful tool. Let's go through some case studies. Say It Social, which is sayitsocial.com. They're an amazing little company, and they were a startup, and they generated more than 360,000 fans. Between 62 different apps that they use ShortStack with. It was a 940% growth in their Facebook page. And we're talking about in less than a year. So it gave them 3,499 impressions, 2,345 click-throughs. Anybody who's using any kind of platform where you're measuring your impression to click-through rate might be a little bit discouraged because sometimes your impressions are not as good as your click-throughs. What's interesting about ShortStack is because the majority of people today, especially millennials, people who are in between ages 18 and 36, are spending so much time on social media, but they're also looking at, okay, we want contest promotions, cool things that we can register for. This is giving you a platform to do that, and as you can see here with the Say It Social results, they did just that. I mean, their percentage rate of click-throughs was amazing. There was another company, Friendship Circle. They did a bike giveaway. Their goal was to give away as many bikes as possible to special needs kids. And they did a 4-week contest with a voting phase that lasted for 5 days. And basically, they integrated their audience with that. The parents could submit their children into the contest. They'd provide a photo and, a little phrase on why their child deserved to win a bike. So during that promotion, they started out with 2,700 Facebook fans and ended up with 66,000.